Scorpio, so I'm doing your love read for the month of August 2025. As always, only take the messages that resonate for you and leave what isn't yours for someone else, okay? These are general readings, so I'm not going to be able to get everyone's messages out within that reading, okay? Soulmates, now that one came out squiffy. Deep love, unity and connection. The fact that it's come out squiffy indicates that there's potentially trouble in paradise here. Obsession. Okay. Infatuation, adoration and addiction. Spying. Oh shit. Scorpio. Scorpio. Okay. Someone is obsessed with spying on you, checking out what it is that you're doing. This individual, they're convinced that you two are soulmates, okay? If you've got any sort of online presence here, then this individual is looking you up. Okay, they're constantly on your pages, on your socials. If you're more, what's the word? Can't find the word at the moment. I've got really bad brain fog. If you're not very sociable and you don't really do social media, then they're going to be asking other people about you, okay? Trying to find out everything that you're up to, what it is that you're doing. Like literally this, I'm getting the energy of someone who cannot go for an hour without pulling up your page or pulling up your socials or something like that, okay? Like they're obsessed with it. They're obsessed in gathering as much information as possible. Ah, these nails. These nails. Okay, memories. Reminiscing, dwelling and bittersweet. So that's not a stranger. It's not coming from a stranger, Scorpio. This is coming from somebody that you used to deal with. You no longer deal with them. And they're like that. Scorpio's my soulmate. Because bear in mind, both of these end cards, they both came out squiffy. Okay. So there's no contact here. There's no contact. Someone is just left with their memories and that's it. That's it. Breaking point. They're reaching their breaking point, feeling overwhelmed. Okay. That's a bit sad. Right, let's see if we can clarify what's going on here. Was this soulmate's energy for Scorpio? Why did it come out squiffy? Now, this isn't necessarily an ex, okay? This could just be somebody that you used to deal with. Like, it could be someone that you used to work with, someone that you used to just be friends with. Maybe there was never anything romantic here between you guys, like, in the first place. Do you know what I mean? For others of you, it is going to be an ex. Okay, so again, just take it as it resonates. It's not necessarily going to be an ex, right? I just need to get that out there. Whoever this is, they are convinced that you two are soulmates. Can you tell us more about this soulmate's energy? And why it came out off-center, please? For Scorpio. Yeah, Scorpio, you will have to bear with me today. I've not quite managed to shift these bugs yet. They're holding on. It's alright though. I can feel it easing off a bit, but you might still be able to hear it in my voice. And whenever I pick up those bugs, I get really bad brain fog with it as well. So you will have to be a little bit patient with me today. Whoa. Okay, well, someone doesn't want to be patient. That's not your energy, Scorpio. That's literally coming off of whoever this is that's stalking you, right? Let's call a spade a spade. You're being stalked. You may or may not be aware of it. You might have had an inkling that someone was snooping, right? This isn't like outside your bedroom window type shit. Okay, it's not that kind of stalking. This is more of they are keeping their distance physically, and that's why they're at breaking point, because they don't want to be at that physical distance, right? They want to be in close proximity to you. Four of Cups. Yeah. Okay. This is a very sad energy. It's melancholy, right? It's kind of sitting there quietly contemplating everything that went wrong here. Everything that went wrong in this situation, right? There is absolutely a rejection or a fear of being rejected. Okay. With these two here, the Knight of Wands and the Six of Pentacles, in an ideal world, in an ideal situation, this person would just come rushing in, they would lay all their cards out on the table, and they'd give it to you straight, okay? But this is unfortunately not an ideal world, and it's far from an ideal situation. So they're saying here, I have to make do with what I've got at the moment, okay? So anything that you give this person, they'll take it, right? They're saying here with this energy, I wish it could be more. I wish I could do more. I wish I could be more. Wish I could say more, give more. So why are they not able to then? Why are they not able to do the things that they want to do? The Hermit, and that's coming out squiffy, because you probably don't even want to speak to this person. The word I was looking for earlier was introvert. And it's funny now how you're getting the actual Hermit card that's coming out. Okay, so maybe they understand how introverted you are. How you tend to keep people at a physical distance from you. I mean, it's possible that this person did something to you that deserved, that deserved you keeping them at a physical distance. It's like they're trying to figure out, okay, Scorpio's a bit introverted. They're not going to approach me. I know for a fact that Scorpio's not going to approach me. Well, okay then. So that raises further questions. How do they know for a fact that you're not going to approach them? Because something's gone down here. Something's happened, that's why. Ten of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. You're happy, you're good. I mean, either you're currently getting your life on track right now, or you've already managed to get your life on track. This combination here is someone living their best life. This is someone focused on their home, their family, their career, their financial security, their future, focused on filling their own cup, focused on being happy. This is you saying, you know what, I'm more than content with what I've got. I'm more than content with what I've got. Okay. Can you tell us more about this obsession? Oh, interesting how a card was left on the table there. Oh, so that means that they're not taking anything off the table. So they're trying to remain hopeful and optimistic. They're not prepared to take anything off the table. What's this obsession? In Scorpios, thank you. The Chariot. It might be a Cancerian. You could have strong Cancerian placements in your own chart. Again, just take it as it resonates. That's hard control. It's taking hard control because it's all about willpower, determination. It's the card of victory, momentum. Hello, so this month's free gift giveaway, I am going to be continuing the theme of getting rid of some decks out of my own personal stash that I no longer use and that I don't have space to keep anymore. Okay, so this gift giveaway, it is not sponsored by anybody. It's literally decks that have come from my own private collection that I definitely need to find new homes for. So this month's gift giveaway until August the 31st is this beautiful Mystic Dreams Advanced Tarot by Saint Soleil. Now the deck itself comes with the gift box, and they provide it in 2 halves so you can fit all the decks in. It's got this beautiful gold edges on it, and you can see that I've used this deck a few times. I just don't get to use it as often as what I would like, and I'm running out of space to keep all these decks. So I've got one of these to give away. It also comes with the Aura Quartz crystal, and of course the beautiful table cover. There it is. I'll switch out the camera so you guys can see the cover. So that comes with the deck as well, and it's got the Saint Soleil emblem on there as well. Okay, just as you can see, it is the original deck. It is not a copy or anything like that. With this one being the Advanced Tarot, it did not come with a guidebook. Okay, however, if you do need help reading this deck, then I'm quite happy to send you instructions on how you can read it through an email to the winner. Okay, so don't worry if you're not an advanced reader, you can still enter this gift giveaway. Yeah, I will just send you the instructions. So your comment below is going to be your entry into this month's free gift giveaway. Please don't leave personal information or anything like that. Just let me know in the comments below that you're interested in rehoming this particular deck. Okay? But yeah, now back to your reading. Ace of Swords. So the momentum's building. The desire, the desire to speak, type to you, message you, say something to you is super, super strong. It's super strong. Like they're obsessed. I need to speak to Scorpio. Just even if it's just one more time, I just need to speak to Scorpio. Who is this person? Oh, okay. 8 of Wands and the 7 of Pentacles. I don't think they have much willpower, to be honest with you. I feel like this is someone who, oh man, what's the word I'm looking for? Here we go again with the brain fog. When they get an idea in their head, they can never let it go until they've taken action on that idea, right? It isn't so much stubbornness, it's not that. They're just very, very driven when they get that tunnel vision, right? They're planning here. They're planning. Now, this could be someone who lives at a physical distance from you with this 8 of Wands. Okay? This is also excitement. So, when they think about having a conversation with you, it makes them excited to the point where they get quite jittery. Does that make sense? Okay. Can you tell us more about this person? The Scorpio. 8 of Wands again. 8 of Wands has come out twice, look. It might be someone a little bit younger than you. Doesn't have to be. But the fact you've got the 8 of Wands out twice. That's back and forth messaging. So they're hoping that you're going to respond to them, respond to their messages. They're hoping for a two-way conversation here. Okay. There's something about the number 8. Obviously, yes, your 8th house. But it goes deeper than that. It goes much deeper than that. The number 8. It's advancement, evolution. It's also infinity. It's infinite when, yeah. So the number 8. Okay, that's got number 8 on it. Let me show you. The number 8. When you turn it on its side, it's the infinity symbol. Infinity symbol. Forever connected. Okay, so they're saying, me and Scorpio, we are forever connected. You do live at a physical distance from this person, because they're saying it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that the physical distance, yes, is a pain in the arse, but it doesn't matter. That's the distance is not going to stop the connection. It's not going to stop the feelings. It just, I don't want to say it strengthens the feelings, but like what they're saying is that they're like, the distance, it's irrelevant. It's irrelevant. The distance is irrelevant. Okay. They're very likely going to send you something here, Scorpio. I feel like they're sending you something in the post. Okay. They're sending you a gift in the post. Interesting. Spying. Let's take a look at this. What's going on with this spying in Scorpio's energy? They're also going to be offering to come and visit you. Okay, what's this spying for Scorpio? Okay, so the deck's gone quiet, Scorpio, and that tells me that you're very careful with what information you do put on your socials. Or, again, if you're not like on any sort of social thing, then you're very careful what it is that you tell other people. You're smart with your information. The Lovers, yeah. I mean, they want you. There's no denying that. You could be dealing with a Gemini also. You don't have to be. Okay. Can you tell us more about the spying? If you're already with someone romantically, then this person's spying on them too. Okay. Just as that you know that. The Three of Swords reversed. Three of Swords reversed is healing. Because it's someone who is releasing the pain, that they're working through the pain. They're in some kind of recovery here, emotional recovery. That could be you, that could be them. You might have had to spend some time recovering your own heart from this. Can you tell us more about that Three of Swords reversed? Thank you. Five of Wands. Okay. That's trials of strength. So they believe now that they're stronger because they've been through trials and tribulations. They believe now that they're more emotionally mature, emotionally balanced, emotionally in control. But here's the thing, Scorpio, when someone is spying, obsessively spying on another person, then that is so far removed from being in emotional control as what you could possibly fucking get. Okay, so they don't actually realize the contradiction that's coming out here. They don't realize it because they don't see it. They don't see the contradiction that they are living in. They're living in contradiction. Definitely. Like I said, it's like you can't go, oh, well, you know, I'm emotionally mature now. I've grown, I've changed. I'm this, that, and the next. While obsessively spying on someone. Like, these two things, they don't click. Do you have another card for this spying, please, for Scorpio? Queen of Pentacles. The Lovers. And the Seven of Cups. Okay. I just heard that they're coming through as a client. At your job, at your place of work. They're going to pretend to be a client. They know where, like, they know where you work. If you don't yet have a job, then they know where you frequent. They're going to turn up at your place of work. So if you're anything like me and like the vast majority of your work is online, then they're going to come through as a client online, because there's a message here about being faceless, right? Okay. I mean, the Lovers again. Wow. Memories and breaking point. So, was this memories? Was this memories in Scorpio's energy? Whoa. Eight of Pentacles reversed. Well, something didn't work out at all, did it? Eight of Pentacles reversed. That's something of bad quality. That's like a lack of ambition, a lack of drive. It's very mediocre energy. It's dead end. Dead end. So something didn't grow. It couldn't grow. It didn't work. But what's this message about it didn't work? The Sun. I don't know if they're trying to highlight the areas where it didn't work, or if they're trying to conceal, like, overlook where it didn't work. You have another card for this, for Scorpio, please. They've tried to be happy without you here, Scorpio, and they've not managed it. Five of Swords. Yeah. They're battling here with their own memories. They're battling with their own mind, definitely. Still really determined, though. Really determined. What's this? Eight of Pentacles reversed. Three of Pentacles. So they didn't put in the effort. So they're dwelling on the memories of the times when they didn't put in any effort. Okay. And the Sun, please. Memories of the happier times, yeah. The Sun with the Ace of Cups. So they're hoping that you're going to remember the happy memories and not the difficult memories. Interesting. So they are trying to basically whitewash over the problems? What's this Five of Swords? Okay, Seven of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords, yeah. Seven of Pentacles, that's an investment. And the Ten of Swords, a painful ending. So it's almost like they're telling themselves, honestly, what did I expect was going to happen? Right? Because when someone isn't contributing, making you feel just ignored, with that Eight of Pentacles reversed, it's like, well, what other alternative was there, really? What other outcome were they expecting, right? I feel like they've tried to invest in something else here, and it's not worked out as well, Scorpio. What's this breaking point? Ooh. Okay. King of Wands, off center. That's attraction or a lack thereof when it's come out off center. That's also feeling limited in exactly how much they can do. What's this breaking point? They're tired of feeling powerless. They're tired of having to watch you from a distance. Frustrated with not being able to take action towards you here with the King of Wands off center. And tell us more, thank you. The Three of Wands, yeah. Looking out across the distance, you see. They're wanting some growth here. They're wanting to expand on the connection. Okay, what's this person's actions likely going to be towards Scorpio, please? Okay. Three of Pentacles. And the Two of Wands. That's like extending the olive branch. They're going to try and build bridges with you here, Scorpio. I'm hearing common ground. So they're going to try and find some common ground with you. They're definitely extending an offer. What else for their actions towards Scorpio? Strength and the Devil. That obsession is still there. It's still very much there. You could be dealing with a Capricorn or a Leo. You don't have to be. Oh man, that's lust. That is heavy, heavy, heavy lust. It's like they're trying to control their own lust. They're trying to control their own obsession. But they feel like it's a losing battle. Tell us more about this devil. The Hierophant. Holy shitballs. Because that's kind of spooky. When you consider like the Hierophant is a priest, or it can be a monk or something like that. But basically, you've got a person of God, and then the devil. Do you know what I mean? That's why it's a little bit spooky. Okay, so this person's bad for you. This person is not good for you. They're not healthy for you. Is that why you had to cut them off before? Because they're not good for you. Can you have another card for this Hierophant, please? The World, yeah. a cycle. There's definitely a repeating cycle here, and you've got the Emperor at the bottom of that deck. You're going to have to take control of this, Scorpio. You need to take control of this. You've got the King of Pentacles at the bottom of that deck, which is an energy of support. It's being a provider. Okay. What else does Scorpio need to know about this situation, about this person? Is there anything else Scorpio needs to know? A confusing read. The Seven of Swords. Oy. Okay. Okay. The card of deception. So they might make out like they've learnt their lesson, or they've learnt a lesson. Okay, devil, hierophant, the world. And they actually haven't. Because that Seven of Swords is still there. Have another card for the Seven of Swords, please. Yeah, they're not healthy for you, Scorpio. They're not. Seven of Wands. You got to protect your boundaries here, Scorpio. For certain. And your Ten of Pentacles. Okay. Protect your space, protect your energy. It's not that this person... Here's the thing. It's not that they intend harm on you. It's the fact that there's a risk that they will intrude on your own personal space, on your boundaries. Okay? Honestly, this is someone who is not healthy for you. What else for Scorpio? The Singer. The Humpback Whale. Okay. Sing healing songs for the world. Your inner navigation always guides you. Nothing can stop you or keep you from your goal. Align with your purpose and the power in your soul. Okay. So that's a really healing, cleansing energy here. Okay. It indicates that you need to focus on your own healing, whatever that might look like for you. Okay. You might be, I don't know, helping to heal the world in some capacity, with it saying sing healing songs for the world. Or maybe you're supposed to be. Again, take it as it resonates. You have to align with what is your purpose, with what is healthy for you. Okay. So where's your focus supposed to be at this time? Where is Scorpio's focus? Okay, happiness. Yeah, happiness and allowing. So combine your talents with passion. Live your dreams, helping others. Yeah, there's a lot of emphasis here on you helping others. Okay, gratitude journal and self-love. And relax, enjoy yourself, have faith. Allow situations to unfold. Your answers come and the highest outcome. Yeah, so trust that all of the relevant answers and information will be given to you in due course. In the meanwhile, try not to worry too much on what's going on behind the scenes here. Okay. I know it can be really unnerving when you're getting messages out where someone's like obsessively spying. That can be really, really unnerving. But you're being told, okay, try not to focus on that, right? Because they've got their own problems. You already know, because there is clearly a history here between yourself and this person. You already know that it's unhealthy. They are unhealthy. They could be a bad influence, okay? So you needing to just make sure that you limit your exposure to them so that it doesn't impede on your own ability to heal yourself and to heal others, okay? You've got a couple of cards that came out here. You're the only person qualified to define your own version of success. The sea cucumber of success. I found out a couple of months ago that I don't know if I should say it. Sea cucumbers, they have teeth in their butts. Yeah, it's real. It's real. Sea cucumbers have teeth in their anuses. Do not compare your win with someone else's. To think one is worse or better than the other is the chatter of the ego. We're all equal, and our success is for all, not just for one. Think of your little wins as universal high fives, bringing positive energy to whoever might be affected from your achievements, yeah. So you have to continue doing what it is that you're doing, because your success is also bringing success to others, and it's something to do with healing. The pessimistic puffin. It'll probably rain. Really, where is this pessimism coming from? Find the root of it. It's probably as painful as a root canal, to be fair, but sitting with your pain is creating an attitude that's making everyone else miserable. Don't be that puffin, right? That could well be a message for whoever it is that's spying on you. Maybe they are making other people miserable, with like constantly bringing you up in conversations and constantly being miserable about you, constantly moping about you, right? Some days I'm just a molecule of meh. Even when you look super duper cute and amazingly unique, smart, funny and lovable, you still can have times when you just feel a bit meh. So go with it, embrace the meh. What is it communicating to you? And once you know, you can shift your gear from meh to marvelous. Yeah, we all have our bad days, right? Those days where we just can't be arsed. The caterpillar. Well, aren't you just so frickin' cute and bright as a button? Fatten up on life, nourish yourself, explore your innocence, go play, have fun before you experience the hard ride ahead. Find your purpose now. You're gonna need that focus. Yeah. Scorpio, you need to stay focused on what your purpose in life is, okay? Or if you feel like you don't know what that is yet, then you can remain focused on creating a purpose in your life, and then game over. Can you accept an ending, grief, loss and change? Big life lessons arise when a new game comes into play. Always evolve onwards and take it to the next level. Yeah, this is someone who cannot accept the ending, clearly. Okay, but yeah, strange reading, but that is what I have for you guys today. I genuinely hope that reading has been helpful to whoever needed to hear it. For personal readings, my website is phoenixkeiatarot.com. The link for that is in my description box below. Thank you so very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.